So just a quick survey. What do you guys all use for presentation software? How many people use PowerPoint? Number one. How about the Prezi? What was the third? Oh, Google Slides, right? I know quite a few people use that as well. Something I've been looking at for a while now is called reveal.js. I'm just going to Google it and see if it comes back. It's kind of a cool little paradigm because it lets you go up and it lets you go across from left to right, but it also lets you have up and down slides. So if we kind of go through here, this is all web-based. If you escape, it kind of shows you a preview. But it also lets you go down. So I'm going down and then up. It's kind of nice because if you're getting into a topic and you have a set amount of time, then as I tend to do, you go a little bit over that time. You can kind of bail out of a topic and jump right into the next one without having to go all the way through all the slides. It's a fantastic system. I absolutely love it. The biggest problem I have with Reveal is, has anyone worked with d3.js? I'll just give an example of what d3 does as well. Oh, I got to search for it, man.
Sorry. Oh, I minimized my thing at the top. That's why.
Oh, okay. There we go. So D3 is it's a framework. It's a front-end framework written in JavaScript for creating data visualizations, which really means if you get a big set of tabular data, you can feed it through, and it'll make these beautiful, beautiful, and interactive visualizations. Which let me see. There's an examples gallery. Let me pull this up. Let's pick a good one. What's a good one? Yeah, that's kind of boring. The good ones are all at the bottom. One that's applicable. Well, we'll look at the chord diagrams. I really like these. So these are all different diagrams that can be generated with this framework, and the code for some of these is so minimal. I mean, you have complete control over it, but at the same time, this is maybe two. Let's see what the source code looks like. There. It's not there. Oh, well, it's like a page of code. It's absolutely wonderful. But anyway, you can see it adds this level of interactivity. But they have some charts are much more suited to presentations. They have bar charts, scatter charts. It's seriously an endless list. The biggest issue I have is bringing these two frameworks together. So we have Reveal. The way Reveal is built, it's not really built for having JavaScript having these callbacks to feed into D3 to say, okay, well, if we're looking at, for instance, if we're looking at a line graph and we want to transform that line graph dynamically, which is really kind of a fun thing to do. Profits went up this quarter, what have you. It's really, really difficult. I found it took me days to in my last presentation to put together just some simple callback API into Reveal. And so I looked at the source code. There are a few other libraries that kind of do the whole just the slide transformation, but nobody's ever put Reveal together with this kind of, or no one's put D3 together with any presentation framework. So I thought it'd be kind of cool if, I'm not sure, and I apologize for being late earlier, I was just driving in from Fairbanks. Has anyone done a data-driven presentation yet? I thought it would be really cool to partner with someone like that, and then over the weekend we put together a little framework, and then the presentation is kind of
Actually,
nice.
we had several last time around. We still need to have a good visualization framework. So.
Yeah.
Cool.
But anyway, so my idea is just to kind of just do a minimalist framework with an API that lets you bump in. And then I have a lot of, every time I do a D3 chart, I say there's a very neat file you can save it in, and you can keep feeding completely different numbers. And then if we have time or if someone else wants to join in, an extension of that is, as you can see, there's all kinds of different themes that can be applied to a presentation framework. It'd be really fun to just do an Alaska theme, just a generic one that people can call from. I think that'd be really cool because there are a lot of presentations out there that are Alaskan. And so if that could just be the go-to, recognizable, good-looking theme for presentations, I thought that would be a really cool thing to have. I think that's more or less it.
John,
Any questions?
something like that.